So we decided that since we can't get out and film a video, we would share some of our favorite times, clips, videos with you guys that maybe we haven't shown on our channel before. Maybe it didn't make the cut. Maybe it did make the cut and this is the second time you're seeing it. But anyway, so we'll kind of go through some of our favorite times and some of our favorite videos and show them to you. So stay tuned for it. Now we are going back down the switchbacks. We're going to get our motorhomes and see if we can get them in a BLM camping area, probably over by the Valley of the Gods or in the Valley of the Gods. So stay tuned here. So after we fed this little machine out here 5 or 6 quarters, it gave us 4 minutes of time to park. So we parked for 4 minutes and hung out around the edges of the car, and now we're going to go pay $15 to park in the garage.
$10 to park here for 4 hours. $10 to park for 4 hours.
4 minutes.
It's just really not worth it. Failed.
Okay.
Maybe.
Get in there, Ashley.
Ashley,
show your tattoos.
Bring your pink glasses.
Get your tattoos on camera.
bring your pink glasses. Where's your green hat?
Who's gonna get the first off-road recon tattoo?
I will.
Jack Sparrow.
If you haven't already, subscribe.
If you haven't already subscribed, click the subscribe button. It's gonna be here, there, over here. It'll be on the screen somewhere. Fired a salt bald eagle. Probably my most memorable time was in our episode 2. And this really kind of kicked our channel off. We just met the guys over at Jeep Kings, and we went out for a ride with them. Actually, they were in our first 2 episodes, I think. So, but anyway, in episode 2, and I'll put a link in the description, or you can click on it right up here. David from Jeep Kings, who's the owner over there, JK Performance Shop, rolled his Jeep JK out at Southern Missouri Off-Road Ranch, and you can actually, I'll go ahead and play the clip too.
No, I don't think he'll make it. Why don't you get behind me though? You can do it!
There he is.
You did it!
So that was kind of how we started our channel, more or less. I mean, we had a really good video in Arkansas, which was really, let's not do that right now. Which was really like, which was really like the first time that we really got our drone out and started getting drone shots. And we used to use a big drone back then, so it wasn't easy to truck around. and we were out by the highway doing drone shots. So
But I was so impressed when you edited that video because I had no clue you could do that. Like, it was really good for a first video.
yeah, like
Really
we put a lot of time into drone shots back then, probably more so than we do now. And maybe we need to kind of go back to that, because here's what I see, guys. I see kind of the analytics on our side of things, and you know, we'll see spikes in certain areas, and usually those certain areas aren't the areas where it takes a ton of editing time. So you find yourself like leaving out a lot of little details that may take a long time to edit, but may not get as many views. So anyway, tell me what you guys think. Do you want more of the original drone shots like that we used to do in our videos? Because it takes a lot more time for us to put that together, but it really does make for like a movie production quality shot. And I'll actually show you a little collage. What would be the word for that?
Yeah. Drone shot collage.
Drone shots.
Please
So
do. That sounds
enjoy
great.
this. And this will be some of our favorite drone shots. Probably Brandy's favorite drone
Yeah,
shots.
I like the drone shots. I know that Dome Plateau one's going to be front and center.
That was
That's
like
my
one of our
favorite
best
shot.
shots.
That's
So like coming across the mountains and then it
so
comes,
that's the sand caves.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome. That's
we
the
gotta
best
get out
place.
there again. I think we're gonna leave for there like this
Play
week.
your combo.
No, we're not.
Combo. I've got more.
I don't know much about it. I just pushed the button and started.
What'd you say, Clara?
I wanna know what I really like about it, Jim.
What
What?
do you like?
We're like doing what we want to do in it, and we're acting like ourselves.
Yeah.
That's it. Just do what you want to do and act
I
like
pretty
yourself.
much always do what I want to do. And
Always act like yourself.
always act like myself.
That's pretty much you.
Well,
Chubby.
What?
Claire,
Why would you say that?
you're the one that's stuffing your face with a slushy.
Ate all the tater tots.
Ate all the tater tots.
Come out of that with cow shit on it. Oh my god.
Oh, he's crying.
Okay, we found another one. Get some video. That took my breath away. Okay, that spring water is surely cold, so we won't do that anymore.
I was thinking like the first trip that we took that I think really made us start to think about like traveling and doing off-road trips and stuff was that first trip to Colorado when we like got to see so much and ride everywhere and how awesome it was. I was thinking about that. I wish we were filming back there.
So what do you want to say about that?
I don't know. I was just gonna say like that was kind of when we started doing
So we haven't done a
traveling.
video in Colorado, have we? We need to get back to Colorado.
I know, because
like
all
this
our
week.
video from there is not very good because it was really shaky on phones.
Because I'm ready to go. I'm sick of being here. I'm ready to travel. I want to get out to Colorado before the snow hits and just have a blast out there and film for like a year straight.
A year?
All right, a month.
Years.
A month?
A week.
All right, a week.
2 weeks.
I think 2 weeks is about perfect.
That's what I want to do. What do you think?
I want to leave school.
Clara doesn't want to go.
We need as many people as possible pressing the little applaud button down here because those are $2 donations to us. And I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to go full time. I'm ready to put out like 2 videos a week doing this stuff and do this all the time. That's what we've done in the past 3 months since we sold our house is we have downsized our payments every month, what we have to pay, what we're responsible for. We're to the point now where we pretty much just have car payments. Like Brandy has a car and I have this truck and that's it. The Jeep's paid for, the motorhome's paid for, like everything else, our house is paid for. So when we can get just enough to pretty much live that lifestyle of being able to fit the bill for traveling, like I'm ready to do it. I don't know if they are, but I guess I can leave them home like Brad and
Don't.
we can do it together.
You can't
Me and
post
Brad
this.
can just start hanging out together.
Brad can't handle your style.
Oh, he can handle it.
He will not be.
Brad
happy
and
about
Brad, listen. we will be the perfect duo.
opposites for sure.
Exact opposites, polar
Complete
opposites.
Brad's gonna have a stroke when he has to deal
I'll
with
wing
you.
everything we do, and you know, a lot of times it comes out great, and then you can plan everything the next week and have it all planned out ahead. Not only that, it would make for some very dynamic content.
It'll be like that dual survival show where the two people are complete opposites and
One
they're
guy's
fighting
wearing
all the
thermal
time
boots,
and one
the other guy's
quits.
barefoot.
Yeah, that'll be great.
I'm the
I like
thermal
it.
boot guy.
Thermal boot guy. Brad wouldn't go barefoot.
I don't know.
He's a military guy.
He's a loose cannon. He is. I mean,
He's a loose cannon.
he just got rid of all of his overlanding stuff. And I'm still trying to figure it out, but I think I got you figured out. So, it looks to me like you're trying to dumb your equipment down and dial everything back so that the average Joe is like, man, yeah, that's me. That's me out there. I'm Brad. I'm basic. I got basic shit. Anyway, all this is out of good fun, Brad. You know that like we really like your channel, and so far I seem to like you okay. I mean, I don't know. We'll see later, but
So far, I
well, I'm
seem
not
to
gonna
like
like lie and say, "Oh my God, I love this guy," because I don't know
him. Seems real nice.
him. We like you, Brad.
I like you.
You've given us some feedback on our channel, which is super important to me. I appreciate that. I don't know how this video turned into like what I think about Brad.
Yeah, I think this is gonna get cut out. I feel like this is a big section.
I don't know. Brad's a great guy. You can just continue to talk about him.
We can make a whole video about it.
Logo's gotten basic. Camping's gotten basic. Your whole channel's so basic now. You need to start a second channel, Basic Brad, but I won't cut of that for the name. Just send it on over. Just send us some subscribers. Anyway, we'll get off the Basic Brad topic. Keep up the good work. Love your videos. Thanks for the support that you've given us. And you kind of got me started on this whole thing, watching your basic videos. They weren't very basic.
They are not basic.
They're very good.
They're very nice.
Anyway, that's it. Back to our channel. So, all right, Connor, what is your most memorable trail or camping trip or trip in general?
Utah.
Or what about Utah? Utah's a big state. We only saw part of it.
Like the rocks everywhere.
Well, hell, we got rocks everywhere here.
I like
just passed a whole rock wall.
Rocks are so smooth and you can climb up them and go hiking everywhere.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of red sand.
Yeah. So that reminds me, like, maybe we need to do some research on this, because my whole thing when we were out there, right? I'm like, this is an ocean bottom. Like, that's how I felt the whole time we're in Utah.
Huh.
I've said that a few times. Like, you could tell, like, that's what, hey, Noah's Ark. That's where it's coming from. It's Noah. That's when the earth flooded. That's where it all drained. I'm telling you, either that or wind has beat the shit out of it. It's either wind or water, right? Because literally everything's got holes and craters and it's smooth. So something's been beating the hell out of that. Maybe it's just wind over the millions of years. It's either water or wind. We're gonna do some research.
I did not like the jeeping part because my head's always bouncing around.
So Clara does not like the whole premise of our channel.
Clara's
off-roading and
she's in a
jeeping.
diva mood today. Look at her sleep mask on and her hair's all wild. She looks crazy. She's been mean today.
Mean girl.
Trips are seeing the mountains.
Mountain trips. I like the mountains as well. What about the mountains?
Just look pretty.
I mean, that single day that we had in Utah, the day where Dad got sick, and I tell Dad that all the time, and he's always probably just thinking I'm trying to rub it in, but that was my favorite single day, probably.
Yeah, that was a great day. Except for that it was so scary because we were so far away. I was like,
alone,
if anything happens, we are in so bad of shape.
But I'm sure all you guys have seen that video, but if you haven't, check that video out in this link right up here, because
it was the coolest
for a single day, that was probably my favorite day, and just absolutely beautiful scenery. Now, if we're talking about my favorite trip as a whole, probably going to be our first trip to Colorado that we didn't get video of.
Yeah.
And I hate that I'm plugging that one because I can't even send you to a video for it. Gosh, I mean, it was just such a kind of a check to us, because it's like, we're here, there's real moose wandering around, like Brandy saw a grizzly bear.
And so did I.
It might have been a black bear.
It wasn't a black bear. It was a polar bear.
Oh,
A polar bear.
Or a grizz. I meant grizz.
we're really sure.
Maybe it was a polar bear.
I'm pretty sure it's a black bear.
It was a grizz. It was brown. Wasn't it brown?
No, it was black.
Oh, it was a grizz.
But a black bear can be.
It was one of those big, giant, rare
it
black
was a-
grizzlies.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was kind of.
I don't want to shout out to Walmart. Walmart is a really good place.
What's she
Walmart
giving a
doesn't
shout
need
out
our
to?
shout outs. Walmart.
Clara is giving a Walmart a shout out because it's a really good place to buy toys.
Walmart's way bigger than us.
Clara,
Okay.
what's wrong with you? Plugging Walmart?
Walmart.
So anyway, Colorado was absolutely amazing. We do need to get back out there. And I would say if you're going for like scenery right out your camping door, there's no better than Colorado.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Aside from like maybe Alaska, but we haven't been there yet. Hopefully this summer will be our Alaska trip. So we'll just kind of have to play it by ear. But that's the plan. Like the important thing to me when we get out there is wherever our motorhome is parked, I want to open the door and see like glaciers collapsing and melting, and
That's what, like, when we went to Colorado that time, you open your door and you just saw this, like, incredible
like a
sight
river
every
runs
day.
through it.
It
That's
was,
what it reminded me
was
of.
so pretty.
Like you walking into the movie, a river runs through it. Please drop your comments below. We take your guys' feedback to the bank, and we pretty much use it on our future videos. And we've done that in the past, and we continue to do that. Give us your feedback. Tell us what you think. What do you think about the truck idea, the overlanding idea, a bigger SUV, whatever we end up doing. Trying to make this a lifestyle where we can put out. Are you guys going to watch? You know, if we actually get a video out every single week, or maybe even 2 videos, are they going to be watched? Is it going to be worth it for us? Are you sick of seeing us as much as you see us already? Leave your feedback, seriously. So before we do this, please don't forget to hit the like button. Drop us a subscription. All you gotta do is click the subscribe button down here. It doesn't cost you anything. All it does is make you aware when our newest videos come out. Hit the notification bell right next to it. I'll show you how to do it here. I've done it before. And that will notify you when our new videos come out. Also, if you want to be a great super fan or super family member, I don't even like the word fan. I don't feel right about that. So if you want to help us out, bring more content like this to you, hit the applaud button. It's brand new. It's brand new on YouTube, and it gives us a little donation from you guys, and we really, really appreciate it. Also, you can go to our website, and there's a PayPal there. We don't do the Patreon thing, but you can go directly to our website, and there's a donate button there if you want to help us on our trips. And if you do that, we'll give you a shout out or something. I don't know, whatever you want. Just send me a message with it. That's where we're at. Connor wants to close this video out. Thanks again for your support. Thanks for watching our videos, and until next time.
Stay on the trails.
No, you're closing it out with something else.
See you on the trail.
What are you looking at me for? Camera's on.
I didn't know what you were doing.
Get real close and say it like
Say
you're...
We'll
thumbs
see you on
up.
the trails. My face doesn't look very good.
See you guys.